we begin tonight's newscast speaking about those weather conditions. We had a pleasant conditions across the Rio Grande Valley, especially here in the city of McAllen. But to see if we can expect those temperatures to continue along moving forward for this upcoming week, let's head over with Maria Perez, who is here with us tonight. Maria, what can you tell us? Good evening.
Good evening to everyone at home. Thank you for staying with us right here on Fox News. Let's take a look at what's ahead for the Rio Grande Valley. We are just a few hours away from kicking off the new work week, and we are expecting very warm and dry conditions in the forecast for the next 5 to 7 days. So for tomorrow, we have sunny skies with a high near 84 to 85 degrees overall. We should be seeing calm winds here in the valley ranging from 5 to 8 miles per hour. Taking a look at that early week outlook, a very dry weather pattern with above normal temperatures are expected not only for the Rio Grande Valley, but all of deep South Texas as we kick off that new work week. Along the coastal region, if you plan to visit South Padre Island, a moderate risk for rip currents tomorrow at South Padre, Boca Chica, Port Mansfield, further north into Corpus Christi as well. So any of the local area beaches in South Texas will be experiencing similar conditions. So what's ahead for the Rio Grande Valley and the state of Texas? Very warm conditions will continue to dominate and dry conditions as well. We have a high pressure system really strengthened over the state of Texas, keeping those dry conditions in the forecast for the next 24 to 48 hours. As we take a look at that travel forecast for the Lone Star State, San Antonio tomorrow, clear and sunny, a high of 80 degrees. Houston and Dallas staying in the high 70s and low 80s with no rain in the forecast. Stay with us. Your full weather forecast is coming up in just a few minutes. I'll see you then. A very warm and dry weather pattern is in store for deep South Texas as we kick off the new week. We'll take a look at those temperatures and much more right after the break.
Now we quickly move over to take that more detailed look in what those weather conditions are going to be looking like moving forward into next week. Tomorrow's already Monday once again, a start of a new week and also starting a new month of November. Let's see if those weather conditions are going to stay more in that fall season vibe or we're going to continue in those kind of summer mid-fall weather conditions. But for that information, we're going to head over once again to Maria Perez, who is ready with that full weather forecast. Good evening, Maria. Listening.
Good evening, Rio Grande Valley. Thank you for staying with us on this Sunday evening right here on Fox News. Maria Perez with your full weather forecast, filling in for Alondra de Hoyos. Let's take a look at those current conditions right now across the Rio Grande Valley, the city of McAllen. We've seen clear skies the entire day today after the recent passage of a cold front. During the early morning hours of today, we now have much more favorable conditions, clear skies, which will continue across the valley for the remainder of tonight. No rain in the forecast as well. Taking a look at that high temperature that we had this afternoon, we stayed 4 degrees below average with a high of 80 degrees. We were still pretty far away from reaching that record high of 98 degrees. But be prepared because as we kick off the new week, temperatures will be on the rise, and we are expecting above average temperatures for the next 5 to 7 days. So 68 degrees is that current temperature right now in McAllen if you're still expected to head out your door. As I mentioned, our satellite radar is very quiet, clear skies across the region with winds from the east at 7 miles per hour. We did see a small craft advisory earlier in the day today because of those active winds along the coastal region, but that has now expired, so we should see much more stable conditions along the coastal region. However, for tomorrow, we still have a moderate risk for rip currents. So keep that in mind if you plan to visit South Padre Island. So future track radar for the next 24 hours, not showing any activity at all across the state of Texas. In fact, for the next 2 to 3 days, we should stay under mainly dry conditions across the entire state of Texas. So good news if you plan to travel as well and leave the valley within the next few days. So tomorrow's highs, we're looking at those temperatures. We should stay near average in the mid 80s for Hidalgo County. Plenty of sunshine in the forecast. Cameron County, especially out towards South Padre, seeing temperatures at around 78 degrees for tomorrow afternoon. And as I mentioned, those values will be on the rise, especially those heat indices. Thursday of next week into next weekend, we will see heat index values above the 90-degree mark. So it is going to be very warm out there. It's still very important that during the afternoon hours or the hottest hours of the day, which is from 12 to 5, that you stay hydrated and try to take frequent breaks if you do have to be outdoors for a long period of time. So overnight, temperatures will still trend on the cooler side. We are seeing temperatures for tomorrow and even tomorrow morning waking up to 50 and 55 degrees on average is what we are going to be experiencing for the Rio Grande Valley. So for the next 2 days along the coastal region, 80 degrees for Monday and Tuesday, mostly sunny skies. Taking a look at that extended forecast, those 90s will return as we head into next weekend. Rain in the forecast up until Sunday of this coming weekend. That's going to do it for me. Have a great evening. Stay with us. We've got much more.
Thank you, Camila, for that special report. But personally, I think I'll stay away from it, just for personal matters. Now, lastly, before we say goodnight, we have to take that last look into those weather conditions to be better prepared for tomorrow, Monday, and the following week. Maria Perez, going back to you. Good evening.
And before we say goodbye, let's take a last look at that 7-day forecast. Plenty of sunshine in the forecast for the Rio Grande Valley. Clear skies will continue to dominate across the region for the next 5 to 7 days. And also be prepared because we are expecting a very warm week ahead of us. Temperatures during the afternoon hours will stay in the mid to high 80s. And then Thursday, moving into next weekend, even warmer as those high temperatures will surpass the 90-degree mark. We won't see rain in the forecast until Sunday of next weekend. Our mornings and evenings will still trend on the cooler side with temperatures in the high 50s. Stay with us. We've got much more. ¿Qué tal? Muy buenas tardes. Gracias por seguir con nosotros. Les saluda con gusto María Pérez en ausencia de mi compañera Alondra de Hoyos. Vamos a platicar de las condiciones del tiempo. Hemos tenido condiciones muy favorables aquí en el Valle de Texas para este domingo. Hemos podido apreciar ese cielo mayormente despejado y soleado. Vamos a continuar también bajo ese cielo despejado durante también las próximas horas en camino hacia esta noche. El termómetro está marcando ya los 81 grados aquí en la ciudad de McAllen. Tenemos vientos del norte alcanzando las 6 millas por hora con sensación térmica que incluso está alcanzando ya los 80 grados en algunas áreas. De igual manera para nuestros residentes en el condado Starr, Rio Grande, Roma, muy buenas tardes para ustedes, cruzando la frontera desde Camargo hasta el sector de Matamoros, Tamaulipas, 27 grados en centígrados. Hemos tenido vientos estables para lo que es el condado Hidalgo, velocidades alcanzando entre las 5 a 8 millas por hora. El sector de lo que es el condado Cameron, un poco más activo el viento en esa zona, a lo largo de la zona costera, también alcanzando las 17 millas por hora, pero en sí estamos esperando que esos vientos se mantengan mucho más en calma también para lo que es el día de mañana. Le comentaba, vamos a tener un inicio de semana con temperaturas muy cálidas. Los valores para mañana por la tarde, eso de las 2 de la tarde, estará alcanzando los 84 grados, cielos mayormente despejados, y en horas de la noche vamos a tener una noche bastante fresca. Los valores van a bajar a los 58 grados para mañana por la noche y durante la madrugada también. Así que todavía es importante salir en las noches y en las mañanas abrigados, quizá un suétercito, una chamarrita ligera. No está de más para protegernos de estas temperaturas frescas aquí en casa. Observamos el pronóstico para mañana a través del estado de Texas, condiciones mayormente cálidas dominando en gran parte del estado. Vamos a tener también ausencia de lluvia en gran parte de Texas y también para nosotros aquí en el sur del estado. Estamos viendo en pantalla el pronóstico de playas y se dirige hacia la isla. Va a estar bastante fresco también, 77 grados a eso de las 3 de la tarde. Un poco de viento alcanzando entre las 10 a 15 millas por hora y un riesgo moderado por corrientes de resaca. Así que mucha precaución y prestar atención también a las banderas rojas que se lleguen a presentar en la orilla de la playa. Esto nos da a indicar no ingresar al agua, sobre todo si no sabe nadar. Para los próximos días vamos a tener condiciones estables, cielos mayormente despejados, temperaturas máximas en esos 85 grados. Ya para lo que es el fin de semana también mucho más cálido, ya que las temperaturas van a alcanzar los 90 a 92 grados para el próximo fin de semana. Que la pase muy bien, siga con nosotros, tenemos mucho más.